Dumelang Bakgotsi. It has been a minute and a half. Guys, I have missed you so much. I have missed you so much. So, the other day was Father's Day. And of course, we saw that people were wishing their fathers, their stepfathers, their uncles, their grandpas, any father figure, just Father's Day, because I believe that you don't need to be a biological dad to be wished Father's Day. As long as you stepped up, you were a father figure, you are more than deserving to be wished Happy Father's Day. So let's bring it closer, let's bring it home. Our community, the Black community. My wish for us is to not be so bastardized as if our pain is only good for entertainment. As you've noted, there have been many complaints about, certain programs that are aired on a channel called Moja Love, which is on DSTV, which is a paid for distributor of multiple channels, depending on, the bouquet that you select or you choose or you pay for. Anyway, Moja Love essentially produces and shares programs which have to do with all kinds of social dynamics, skills, issues that we deal with as Batu as Black people. Actually, just as how South Africans deal with. But most of the time, people that are shown are Black people. And the complaints or the feedback has generally been that Batong, but all that's shown on Moja Love is the pain of Black people, and it's used as entertainment, as clickbait. There's a lot of programs with negative outcomes, no assistance or no positive outcome thereafter, that get very high ratings. So I don't think that a channel such as Moja Love should necessarily be boycotted, cancelled, or not shown anymore. But perhaps what they can do is to also show what the outcomes are from those social dynamics, social ills, social issues that we as people experience on a day-to-day basis. Look, good for you if you are in your mansion and your amazing glass house and you don't experience or go through or are even affected by some of the topics that are covered on Moja Love. But for example, how about now, if there is a program called XYZ, and they are now bringing out that, Mamang is not Mamang's father. How about we continue with that outcome by now then showing that, okay, we got counseling for the affected parties. This is the steps that you follow when you want to do a DNA test, perhaps. These are the kind of people that, you can contact. This is where you can get resources. This was the outcome for this family. Then that shows progress, instead of maybe just ending the program where someone was told her, ooh, you ain't the father, you ain't the daddy, you ain't the mommy, and and then it just ends with pain, and we just see it as that. I do want there to be positive outcomes for our people, and I do believe that we are a deserving people of seeing positive things happen to us, because they do happen. It's just that they are not shown. As people, we do deserve more than pain as entertainment, because we are very worthy and do live positive outcomes. And I think it would only do our kids good to see those positive outcomes that do happen. Another example I just thought of was that, okay, yes, we know that there are a lot of desperate South Africans who are selling their identities due to poverty and other reasons. And then there's just other people that are just selling their identities because ba batla tjhelete. But what is the outcome of that? What are the steps to follow? What is the phone number to call if you suspect that someone is, participating in such an illegal activity, such as selling their identity? Because to me, that is actually tantamount to treason. What are the steps that we follow? We know that the department is slightly corrupt, but if that reaches the right person who will take action, what do we do? What was the outcome the last time someone did that? What was the positive outcome? I guess what I'm just trying to say is that Black people are not just about entertaining for pain. We are also positive, and we are going forward. and we are positive role models. Peace and love.